Coolmedal. Yes, so I'm going to be talking about today's Apple event because I just needed to clear this out because this has been important. I'm going to play my music. So today's Apple event was March 8th, as you can see right there. Now, I'm not going to be able to play this whole thing because I don't want Apple to fuck me up and come after me and shit. So we're just gonna play we're just gonna play and shit. Alright, ignore that. I'll lower that up a little bit. Now, this is obviously the intro of it. We're just gonna go skip to it because I don't want Apple to come up to me. So the first thing they go into detail about is Apple TV and shit.
Event of 2022.
How you doing, Tim? It's nice seeing you again. I guess they go into Apple TV, talking about it. They're trying to compete with like Netflix. Netflix, Hulu, or whatever, right? They're competing with them because it's Apple TV and that's Apple, and they can do what the fuck they want. So we got Apple here talking about shit that I really don't care for because I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. So we're gonna go right into the tech side of things because that's really what I'm here for. And then they talk about Apple Silicon. And this is another big picture.
Together with iOS.
So this is right here.
And now let's turn to our products, starting with iPhone.
So here we go. The newest
iPhone is incredible. It features our
Alright, I'm gonna pause it here. I don't give a fuck about these phones, iPhone 13s. Reason being is because I don't like big phones. I mean, the regular 13 I feel like is nice. My mom has it, and it works great. Like, it fits nicely in my hand. I don't like big phones. Reason being is because it's not comfortable to hold, especially when you put a case on it. It feels like a brick in your hand, and that's not a good thing. For me, at least, because I like, comfortability and shit. I like having things that, I can just throw into my pocket. I can just slide it out. That's why I have the iPhone SE, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's just get playing it. He's talking about the new iPhones and stuff, so let's just skip ahead. And right here, they just unveil. This was the most exaggerated way to unveil a new color source because Apple's always innovative. This is the most innovative company ever right here. Alright, very innovative. They do not play around when it comes to copying people. Alright, they are patented. They're Apple. I'm gonna pause my Kanye a little bit because I don't know if that's affecting the quality. So that's Apple right here.
XDR display. In addition to all of its great capabilities, people will call.
I'm just gonna do it like this right here. So here we go. We got look at this. We got forest green iPhone. It just makes you want to shell out your bank account on it, right? No, not for me, but I'm just gonna talk about it. Like, it's not really that big of a difference. Maybe green people, they like the color green. Here you go. This is for you right here. Even though you're gonna get a case on it, and you're not really gonna see it at all, unless you're gonna be one of those people where I don't need a case on my phone. I don't need a case on my phone, and that's fine because you're not gonna fucking experience the innovation that Apple throws out. So that's that. And then they, I guess, talk about I'm just gonna do it like this because I don't want copywriting and shit. Apple's gonna come for me, sue me, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, why are you making money off of our content?" because I care an album, but I'm not gonna do it in the way you expect me to. So him, and then now we go into the iPhone SE. Now this is what I actually really look forward to, because this right here is like, this is kind of big for me, because I actually am a big fan of this phone. Like I said, I like comfortability.
Popular model with new iPhone users.
It has been, because like, not really new ones, but it has been popular with people who don't like big phones. I'm telling you, you guys got to get into the. You got, like, think about it. Like, I understand. Also, people are nosy nowadays. You know, you gotta handle your business. People just looking over your shoulder and shit. People do not mind their business. People are always in people's business. People always want to be involved with gossip. So that's another story, though. That's another story for another video. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just like get through this, because I enjoy what I'm seeing so far with this new iPhone SE 3. By the way, I have the 2, like I said. This is the best news I've heard. You know, they were making a new iPhone SE, and they looking out for people who actually enjoy smaller phones. Now, for those of you that say, oh, you don't want to get the new iPhone 13 or 12 or whatever because you don't have the money. I had the money for it. I had the money, but I chose to stay with the SE because it's like, again, I mean, not only that I could save money, but at the same time, like, I don't want to, spend money on a huge phone that I'm obviously not going to be comfortable holding all the fucking time, especially since I'm very clumsy. I drop my phone sometimes when I'm walking on concrete. That's not good for you. Now the Gorilla Glass shit, whatever, it's fine.
Same chip as an iPhone 13.
This is actually pretty good right here. I like the fact that it just basically takes all the components of the iPhone 13, throws it onto this. It's basically like getting a fucking RTX 3090 and then AMD Ryzen whatever, and you just throw it into one of them Skynet. I'm gonna show you Skynet case. Sky whatever, those I said SkyTech, whatever the fuck, gaming case, whatever those cheap gaming cases that you see right here, like that. They just basically said, yeah, I'm just gonna throw it in that. So that's the iPhone SE, but I still don't enjoy that.
This level of performance to our most,
and then we got this chick right here talking about the newest features about the iPhone SE3 A15 6-core GPU. Do you guys have any idea what that means? You know what that means? It's fast. That's all that means. Look at that. Now, you're not going to ever notice the difference, because most of you use phones to text and like I said, gossip, whatever the fuck y'all do with it. I don't even know what y'all do with it. Watch porn, and hey, it's up to you. But look, it's faster. You can do all that shit in the blink of an eye.
Computational photography. Deep fusion optimizes.
Now, who the fuck, listen, if you use your iPhone for photography, I don't think you should be having an iPhone, because that's really not the best feature. But now they take good pictures, but you're not going to throw good pictures with that. You're just going to take good dick pics, good fucking, selfies, all that other shit. Now, you could be a photographer, sort of, because I guess the iPhone 13 Pro, which, by the way, my sister has it, but I don't see her using that. She could have gotten the, you know what? I'm just going to continue on, because that's her choice, right?
Smart HDR4 applies individual adjustments for color, contrast, styles.
What? Who's going to do all of that? Nobody. iOS 15.
Including new features like focus to help reduce distraction to be in the moment.
Focus. You gotta focus on your photography, guys.
We use recycled materials in the design of iPhone SE.
See, this is great news, because everything about society now sucks. So it's always good to, recycle and not waste shit.
New iPhone that brings the performance, battery life,
and look, 5G. Another thing that I really look forward to. Now, here's the thing about 5G. It's fast. I seen it. It's good, but listen, for people who don't mind, look, because 4G speeds are still pretty good. 4G LTE is still pretty good. Like, yeah, 5G is a little faster than 4G and stuff, but it's like, if you're comfortable with 4G and you really, really want something super fast, I don't see the need to go to this and say, yeah, I want 5G. I want 5G right now. Because this 5G is fast, but at the same time, it wastes more data. Can I say that? Can I say that? It wastes more data. Because you download a so fast. This is only good if you're always like, okay, I'm going to be outside a lot. I'm never outside a lot. I don't like 5G. Would I get it still? Yeah. But mostly because it has this right here, A15. Basically the same thing as the iPhone 13. That's actually pretty good. 5G though, I don't give a fuck for.
Pre-orders start this Friday, and iPhone SE will be available.
And I'm going to get the red one because, you know,
back to Tim.
That's the color. You got to support
The
age.
new iPhone SE brings affordably capable and compact iPhone. And for
also, yeah, like he said, affordability. A lot of people who plan on spending money on Apple products are going to end up with an overdraft on their bank account. And that's what Steve Jobs, you know, stars on. And he needs your money. Look, he said, I really need you. He's not really comfortable speaking about this, but he does need to present it because it's part of Apple. Boy, he can give a fuck about the affordability. He wants your money.
Apple Silicon is a huge part of the...
I don't know what Apple Silicon is about, and I don't understand, but let's go on with it. And now we have iPad Air.
To its exceptional...
Nobody cares about the iPad. Can I say one thing about iPad? If you're gonna go for it, go for the Pro. I'm talking about this right here, the iPad Pro. I'm gonna show you what the iPad Pro is right here. iPad Pro. If you're gonna get an iPad, get the iPad Pro. It has way more features, way better processors, and way better because of the iPad. Listen, kids don't use iPads. You're gonna have a spoiled child if you get him an iPad. Kids nowadays, they like Switches. I have a little brother. He uses the Nintendo Switch more than the iPad. I don't think the iPad is all that cool. It's not. Get a MacBook or whatever if you're gonna go for something like that. But practically in the same price range, and you'll be way better off.
And today I'm excited.
So iPad Air, it's really nobody gives a fuck. That's just me. Maybe you will. And look, they got more colors because yeah, colorful, diversify. What the fuck?
This is the new.
It's not amazing, but listen, it's iPad. And you need to get it, and it's an update. Nobody is going to game on it. Now it has this right here, M1. Apple has been really pushing this chipset, M1 chip, and the reason why is because it's really faster. It's their own, I guess, you know, processor. They always, you know, relied on, you know, others to provide them with chips for their, you know, devices. And I guess this is Apple saying we are actually going to come in and take that and, you know, we're going to roll with it and make it our own. So everything about this is, I guess, better. But I don't think this is all that great enough. Because it's still a mobile architecture in the long run. That's just me, though. It's still mobile architecture. It does not matter.
The new Air becomes a mobile
gaming powerhouse. So they got Apex Legends Mobile. Okay, so I heard about this recently. Apex Legends Mobile. It looks like it's going to be, I guess, I'm trying to see what frame rate set is. Let me change my, I can't change my shit to 1080. You know what? Let's try 1080p real quick. There we go. So let's see. It doesn't really. It looks like it's under 30 frames. It looks kind of cool, I guess, but at the same time, I mean, it's definitely not better than a PC. And you better off. You know what you're better off doing? You know what you're better off doing? This right here. Get this right here. Get this. GeForce Now. You get this, you can install it on anything. You need a good internet at least. But you probably anybody who has Xfinity or whatever, you can download this. You can play Apex Legends at about 100 frames per second. At a way better experience than the mobile version, the mobile port of games. Alright? You get this right here. Get it. It's free. You gotta wait. You can pay $9. Oh shit. Okay, so they used to be pricey, but now it's actually like $9 more. So you get that, and you're better off than that. All right, that's just the big drawback. They showed that, but then there you go. Get GeForce Experience, GeForce Now, not GeForce Experience, GeForce Now. Again, nobody is going to use their phone for cameras. Nobody is going to use their iPad for camera. It doesn't matter how good you make the camera. It doesn't.
And Magic Keyboard,
because look, how are you gonna look at this right here? All right, so they advertise the camera, right? But at the same time, you're gonna really hold the iPad while you have this on it, and then, like, what if you drop it? Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep skipping.
Enhanced multitasking.
Okay, see, iPad OS, it doesn't make a difference. It's still iOS. It's just called iPad OS. There's no difference there. So nothing to really go about.
Right on iPad.
Yeah.
A new release of iMovie
is not that great, by the way, but iMovie is still pretty handy if you're like, you know, one of those video creators. But if you're if you're trying to make short films, I suggest Adobe. I'm just like, Apple's definitely gonna sue me for, what's that shit? After Effects. I think this is right. After Effects. This right here. You gotta don't get alright. Get it for 3 months and cancel it right away, because they're gonna fucking make you commit to that shit. It's like a contract. So by the way, watch out with that. But yeah, that's how much I don't care for this iPad. But let's see this anyway. I don't know what game that was, but I look kind of lit. We're just gonna skip ahead because that's really all that intrigued me about that. Of course, they got the Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil support, and it comes at $600. So you're gonna tell me that you're gonna pay that over Nintendo Switch? I don't know. That's up to you. It's their money. So here we go. Macs.
The Mac over this past year.
Macs.
Nearly every product in the Mac
They've been talking about this Mac right here, the Mac Studio. Which, by the way, is actually pretty decently looking. It actually looks pretty cool. I guess it has. And another thing that they really came out and did, it's just gonna be pretty cool. But we're just gonna. That's good. That's good. It has battery life, because
and the newest MacBook Pro with M1 Pro. It simply has no equal. Customers are absolutely loving these systems. And we're not stopping there. To tell you how we're going to take Mac
impact on the Mac. Every chip in the M1 family has been groundbreaking, and now we're going to take the next giant leap, because today we're bringing Apple Silicon to users who need even more extreme levels of performance to unleash their creativity. We're adding one last chip to the M1 family, and it's going to blow your mind. Here it is. Introducing
M1 Ultra. This is right here.
And it brings breathtaking levels of performance to the
This is what people were on Twitter raving about, saying, "Oh, Intel is losing their minds right now." You're telling me that Intel? Oh no, not that. That was the last one. This is the lake. It goes up to 5.10 gigahertz. All right. So hold on. Like, if it can top that, if it can top that. I just don't see it being better than the Alder Lake. I just don't. Now, if anybody who understands tech is leading this and be like, well, it has integrated GPU and it's a lot better and faster,
M1 Ultra.
When have you ever heard of an integrated GPU being better? I don't know. Maybe when it comes out, and if I ever
M1
pay and actually buy it or get my hands on it, maybe I'll go to a store, Apple store, check it out, and do it there. But COVID, it's not gonna let me.
Until now.
Boo.
Further, by building M1 2 die with our way ahead of anything.
So they're basically showing you things that the average consumer does not know about.
Interprocessor bandwidth between the 2 die.
So they do talk about Intel here, and it talks about the differences. So let's take a look at
very little
that.
power. That's more than 4 times the bandwidth of the leading multi-chip interconnect technology. The result is an SoC with blazing performance due to low latency, massive bandwidth, and incredible power efficiency. And thanks to the magic of the UltraFusion architecture, it behaves like a single chip to software and preserves the benefits of the unified memory. M1 Ultra has 114 billion transistors. That's 7 times.
I don't know if that's actually more than what you see on Intel.
Higher
I don't know.
For enormous workloads. M1 Ultra
Whoa, okay, see right here? Okay, so it has 128 gigabytes of memory. Nah, is that the whole entire
M1 Ultra
RAM?
also offers an unbelievable
That's the RAM? That's actually a lot.
8 times faster and up to twice.
Pretty beefy,
Unprecedented, entirely performant. Huge advantage. The latest 10-core PC desktop chip while using 65% less power. Relevant. It delivers 90% higher performance in the same power envelope. An M1 Ultra can deliver the PC chip. When we look at GPU performance and power, M1 Max delivers similar performance to an M1 Ultra delivers faster performance than the highest end GPU available, while using 200 watts less power. M1 Ultra for incredible performance.
It's better than 3090, guys. Apple is dominating the game right now. Apple is coming through and telling you that you have a shitty PC, guys. You guys gotta get this Mac. You guys gotta get this Mac.
I'll just
Can I skip to the part where it talks about the price though? Because that's what blew my mind the most. Maybe it was just bullshit, but I heard that it was like $600. I just find that very hard to believe being Apple. You know why I find that very hard to believe?
Or not.
This is why I find that very hard to believe, right? Alright. I mean, no. Hold on. This right here, $1,000. Oh my God, $1,000. Okay, see. All right, hold on. All right, so it wasn't that price. So I was like, okay, that I was in the impression that. Hold on. So it comes with this right here, and it's for. I mean, it's not crazy overpriced, I guess, but I mean, like. We're not gonna forget this, right? Look at that right here. Look at that right here. For the Mac Pro, you had to get a stand because the monitor didn't come with one. You had to pay $1,000.
Office.
Fuck you in the ass, Apple.
Entirely
so there we go with that. We're gonna skip ahead because now that I know that doesn't matter no more. Mac Studio. Mac Studio. It looks pretty cool, I guess. It has like its little thing there, so it's like that's where the most of the power comes from.
Is Mac Studio and Studio Display.
I mean,
Mac
that's
Studio
the display,
is an entirely new Mac.
And that's the, I guess, the desktop
of our most powerful Apple
that you had to connect to.
M1 Max.
I thought it was like
M1 Ultra.
I guess it's a separate GPU or something that they were advertising or something. But yeah, that's that.
Unlike anything you've ever seen before. And
I haven't seen that before, and I don't think I want to.
The exterior is machined from a single aluminum.
It looks like a Mac Mini that they decided to make better, and that's Mac Mini
And due to the efficiency of M1 Max and M1 Ultra, the sound is so minimal. For most workloads, you'll barely even hear it.
I mean, I don't expect to after
On
paying the
back,
price
there
that
are
I
four Thunderbolt 4
saw.
ports to connect displays and high-performance devices. Impedance headphones or
I mean, and anything you should expect from the price that they show. And anything that you should expect.
For CPU performance, fastest 27-inch iMac or Xeon processor, our most popular configuration. Graphics performance on Mac Studio with M1 Max, the fast performs over 3 times faster. Mac Studio with M1 Max is the high-performance machine many of our users have been waiting for to take their workflows to the next level. It's faster than the fastest 27-inch iMac, and it's up to 90% faster than Mac Pro with 16 cores. We can even compare Mac Studio with M1 Ultra to Mac Pro with 28 cores. It's up to 60% faster.
So do not buy any Mac Pros, the Mac Pro. Alright, the Mac Pro, which is the highest end Mac, do not buy it anymore. It's not worth it. Basically, they're still gonna sell it to you, but it's not worth it anymore. And the display, like I said, it's the well, yeah, no, it's just not worth it anymore. It's not. They're saying it's not. Saying it's 60% faster.
Incredible.
It is incredible.
And graphics performance, it's up to a remarkable 4.5 times faster. It even exceeds Mac Pro with its fastest graphics card. Mac Studio is up to 80% faster.
Alright, so we got Radeon Pro. So actually, let me, because see, when you look at the M1 Ultra compared to Radeon Pro W6900, let's take a look at that real quick. Fuck. Hold on. Let's take a look at that real quick. It has, that's actually a pretty good, decent amount of memory. So if it's faster than that, those amount of cores, maybe this thing's worth, who knows? I think it could be, because you don't have to buy $1,000 stand with it.
Faster.
Or pay $600
In
more
the same way
for
that
some
MacBook
wheels.
Pro shattered the
Well,
limits
$700.
of graphics memory in a laptop, Mac Studio will do the same for the desktop. The most powerful workstation graphics card available today offers 48 gigabytes of video memory. With M1 Max, you can access up to 64.
Wait, I thought it was, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I just gotta look at this up. Highest VRAM, GPU. I just have to see. Because I mean they said it was how much? 48. I mean, I can't really tell
video memory.
what what GPU is that. I heard the 3090
memory.
that has 24.
And with M1 Ultra,
So I don't know.
You get up to 128
Maybe it has that
gigabytes of
extra
unified
RAM
memory
in it,
for enormous
or
graphics tasks.
maybe I heard of another
other graphics
GPU
card
that I
comes
haven't heard
close.
of. Maybe.
And
So
when it
I'm
comes
not
to
really
storage,
sure.
the SSD in Mac Studio delivers up to a super fast 7.4 gigabytes per second of performance and up to 8 terabytes capacity. Today, more and more cameras are capturing ProRes video. From the iPhone 13 This extraordinarily powerful media engine, Mac Studio can play There is no other computer in the world that can do this. To sum up this game-changing performance, Mac Studio with M1 Max is up to 3.4 times faster than our fastest iMac.
Fastest iMac.
Than our top-of-the-line Mac Pro. So now, let's take a look at how this unprecedented performance is going to transform the studio. With the breakthrough capabilities of Mac Studio, users can completely reimagine their workflows and push their creativity further than ever. For musicians, Mac Studio powers the digital audio workstation they've been dreaming of. They can bring their most complex compositions to life with hundreds of tracks, plugins,
I ain't even gonna lie, that actually looks pretty nice. How it's just displayed there between those two monitors. It's actually pretty nice looking. The fact that you don't even need that monitor that's
complex compositions to life
actually makes it
with hundreds of tracks, plugins, and 3D studios have new breakthrough capabilities with Mac Studio. Artists can now interact fluidly, a fraction of the time possible to render.
The way it just sits
for software development studios,
maybe
Mac Studio is an absolute monster.
To see the power it has.
Engineers can now build new versions of their code in warp speed and run more automated integration and testing than ever.
One HDMI. Oh wait, you could connect the Thunderbolt and it just connects to the. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Mac Studio brings staggering performance.
That makes sense.
Gigapixel image for public house subject can play more streams of 8K video than ever before.
8K video.
And encoding video for final delivery is faster than ever.
Nobody has 8K monitor. Nobody has that. So that's not going to be something to look forward to. At least not yet.
The performance and capability that Mac
is not even that,
Mac Studio brings to so many studios is going to change everything. There's never been a desktop like it.
Common monitor to get
to the environment. Mac Studio raises the bar yet again.
Yeah, nah.
It uses far less energy than a high-end PC desktop.
This could be good if you got a high power bill, especially in the summer. It's probably a good idea that you have this amount.
Mac Studio is also free of numerous harmful substances.
Again, this is good too. Society sucks. You need to recycle.
100% recycled rare earth elements in the magnets. Mac Studio, featuring M1 Max and the new M1 Ultra, the most powerful chip ever built for a personal computer.
And it's
Mac
not going to be that next year.
Will supercharge the workspace with breathtaking performance. Now,
it's only if you really have it.
This screen, it's loaded with incredible.
And I was going to talk about the screen because that's what they're mainly trying to sell.
Allows you to tilt the display up to 30 degrees. To cut and height adjustable stand option, which has a counterbalancing arm that makes the display feel weightless. There's also a
Is it gonna be $1,000 though?
At 200 and with 600
5K Retina,
making it a 5K Retina display. And with 600 nits of brightness,
4K.
P3 wide color, and support
for
over 1 billion colors, it brings images to life with spectacular detail. It also has True Tone for more nudity.
Okay, True Tone is actually pretty good. I've seen True Tone displays, so that's actually pretty good.
And readability. Nano unique is the fact that it actually has an A13 Bionic chip inside, which enables it to deliver amazing experiences with the highly advanced camera and audio system.
I guess.
There's a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, which is
that's actually pretty good. I was, doubting that this screen was gonna be worth it, but the fact that it has a 12 megapixel camera makes it even more worth it. So that's
same sensational camera that's been a huge hit on iPad. Video calls are so much more engaging. Also includes an array of studio quality mics. They have an especially low noise floor for crystal clear calls. Studio Display also features a high fidelity 6-speaker sound system that delivers an unbelievable listening experience. It has 4 force-canceling woofers that minimize distortion and produce bold, articulate bass, and 2 high-performance tweeters that create accurate mids and crisp highs. And because Apple Silicon can process create accurate, articulate bass, and 2 high-performance tweeters that create accurate mids and crisp highs. And because Apple supports spatial audio.
So it's mids. It's mid. There you go. That she said mid. This thing is mid.
Let's talk about how Studio Display connects with your other devices.
Still worth it though.
It has
for that
3 USB-C ports that deliver speeds up to 10 gigabits per second. So
that's pretty good. USB-C is the future, and they need to implement that in all the things, you know. I think I've seen enough though. Hold on, let's talk about the keyboard.
Magic
though,
keyboard with Touch
keyboard
ID, the Magic trackpad, and the Magic.
No, I mean, see, the keyboard has been one thing that Apple hasn't really been good at. And the keyboard always feels like it's uncomfortable.
Magic mouse, which
this
beautifully
right here,
complement.
This right here, I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing there. The mouse is pretty good.
The design of the display.
That thing, I like the way
Studio
that moves.
Display
That
has also been
that
designed to minimize its environmental impact. It uses 100%
it's always good to
recycled rare earth
recycle.
elements in all magnets. Screen of 5K Retina
So
resolution.
this is the breakthrough right here. Hold on. Center stage, I guess. 600 brightness. 6 speaker sound stage.
No other display has this unique offering of 5K Retina
because I mean, it's a Mac
resolution, an advanced camera with center stage, and incredibly high fidelity audio, all in a refined aluminum design.
Well, it actually has 96
and it's
watts
a
of power.
great display to pair with any Mac. Of course, Mac Studio.
Alright, I'm gonna skip this because I don't want to be copyrighted. I don't get copyrighted. Don't come for me, Apple. This is just a VOD per se.
So extensive connectivity, $99. And Mac Studio with M1 Ultra starts with
this is the pricing
extensive connectivity and a modular design. Mac Studio with M1 Max starts at $19.99. And Mac Studio with M1 Ultra starts at $39.99. No other desktop.
And we're gonna go ahead and go ahead
right on your they joined the complete.
It's remarkable to think about the profound impact Apple Silicon has had.
All right, if you're broke, don't buy that. Don't buy that. The best thing about this thing was that iPhone SE. Get this right. This is the best thing here. You know why? 5G. I guess if you like faster speeds. Does it have MagSafe though? I didn't really talk about it having MagSafe, because if it had that, that would have been cool. So
iPhone SE.
Also, the A13. I think that's pretty good too. Let's see. Did it talk about the
up to 1.8 times
did it talk about MagSafe?
on the roads of Tuscany, behind the wheel of your dream car. Learning tasks, 20
that game looked fun.
It unlocks.
It doesn't have MagSafe.
It has toughest. This is P67.
Yeah, I need that glass too.
On both the front and back.
Fucked up. I need that. I need that.
An easy pay. A15.
Oh yeah.
Unlock your
by
iPhone.
the way, Touch ID. They talk about it because it has that.
ID for a.
Let me talk about Touch ID. Touch ID is the greatest thing ever. Face ID sucks. Yes, it's like, you know, fast, but you have to pull your phone out. You could put your thumb in your pocket, and you could take your phone out, have it unlocked before you even pick it up. That's mine.
Private and easy way.
Still,
iPhone.
If they put Face ID on this and that,
Pay. iPhone SE has even better.
You don't even need the newest
We're
iPhones.
bringing 5G, latest generation or late.
Not really that important to me, but I guess It doesn't have MagSafe though, doesn't it? It doesn't have it. They were saying it's gonna have MagSafe, so that's actually
from our like in the
sucks there.
100% recycled.
If it had MagSafe, that would have been cool, but I guess it doesn't really matter anyway, because you know, it still has wireless charging, which is not really wireless because you still have to connect you know, the wireless charging pad to the walls, so you still technically have to connect stuff and stuff, so it's not really wireless and stuff, so it doesn't really matter on that part.
Ability, better battery
So,
is
yeah,
420 available on March.
And it's
Pre-order
that price,
start.
so that's pretty good, you know, if you want the newest iPhone, but you don't want to pay $1,000 for it. Best part about this. Anyways, that's gonna wrap things up. I just wanted to get into this and, you know, see what Apple had to offer. This is gonna be my first tech vlog from Meddling Tech, and I said vlog, VOD, and yeah.